God says your miracle is about to be missed if you skip this. Do not leave, or you might miss a crucial message meant just for you. God says this isn't a joke. It's all about the money. 2 family members that you know are taking everything. Now please pay attention. If reading these words makes your heart beat faster, and you think this isn't a random message, you need to stay right here. Do not scroll away. Do not turn off. If you leave now, you might not see what you were meant to see. You could lose more than money. It might be the miracle that was meant just for you. Stay here. You need to understand something important. Enter, men. In the comments if you believe this message is for you. There's no chance behind this. Right now, the Lord wants you to pay close attention. You need to really open your eyes now, before it's too late. This is a divine pause and a wake-up call. I'm not talking to everyone. I'm just talking to you. There is a secret going on. The enemy has been moving invisibly through people you trust the most, people you would never think of as bad guys. There are 2 people who are related to you by blood and name. They are working together, and they don't want you to be happy. They are slowly taking away what you prayed for and what I gave you as a gift. They're taking their time and doing it slowly, but it is happening. You know how this makes you feel, right? It felt like something wasn't quite right. You've noticed small changes, like a strange unease in your heart when certain people are nearby, scary dreams, and sudden changes in your money situation. That wasn't just in your head. Yes, that was your father setting off an alarm and whispering to you in the dark to lead your spirit to the truth. That's enough whispering for now. I'm making myself clear. This is not a funny subject. It's about your cash. 2 people in your family want to take everything. Type 11 in the comments if this backs up what you've already been feeling. I saw what you couldn't, my child. I heard the talks without you being there. I watched as hands moved things that weren't theirs. I saw how they smiled at you, but were making plans behind your back. But I saw your heart too. I saw how much you believed. I saw that you believed in me even when things were tough. That's why I'm here now. That's why I'm revealing what was hidden. Because you're mine, and what I've given you won't be taken from you without a sound. This is your alarm. Not everyone who seems like family really wants what's best for you. Even though Cain was Abel's brother, he killed him because he was angry. Joseph was sold as a slave by his own brothers. Saul, who used to love David like a son, was after him. Abuse in the family is not a new thing. You're not by yourself, though. I have been with you the whole time. This plan of the enemy will not work. Either you are not alone in this world. You're not by yourself. The money is important because it's not just cash. It stands for the seed of faith you planted, the answer to your prayers, and the reward for your hard work. You cried over money. You fasted to make progress. You gave up things for people who now think they deserve what I gave you. But they forgot one very important thing. They forgot who gave it to you. It wasn't them, it was me. Don't take what I gave you without telling you or getting your permission. You've been feeling tired for no reason, like someone is pulling something from you, and you can't explain it. That's war with the spirit world. It's easy for the enemy to beat you if he can steal from you without being caught. But I'm going to stop right now. I'm making it public. The spirit of power will be shut down. I will destroy the spirit of lies because I am more than just your God in heaven. I am your guardian here on earth. Keep an eye out for patterns. What do you want too much of? Who gets mad when you say no? Who needs to see your bank account, home, or plans all of a sudden? Who makes you feel bad every time you try to protect yourself? That's not love. That's not family. That is a controlling spirit acting like it cares. I'm making you able to see and giving you the strength to speak out. You're not going to be quiet while your blessing is taken away. You're getting closer to your breakthrough than you think. This alert is not only to keep you safe, but also to get you ready. Because I'll give back what was lost once this secret is out. What they tried to steal will be given back to them. I'll bring more than enough to places where theft happened. But I want you to do what I say. Don't forget about this. Don't brush it off. It's not meant to scare you. It's a wake-up call. I love you too much to let you go blind. Type 222 if you trust me to keep your stuff safe. You've been under a lot of stress because the devil saw your good things coming before you did. He put people close to you to stop it. He didn't expect you to keep praying, believing, and waiting for me, though. That is what kept the enemy from winning. Your trust, your tears, and your faith in me. So I'm taking action now. I'm going to block the hands that robbed you. I'm going to show the people who have been lying about your name. Every plan to hurt you will be thrown off by me. You are the one I chose. You're not weak. You're not stupid. You're not easy to trick. My blood is all over you. Angels are looking out for you. You are safe because of my agreement. There is no weapon that can hurt you. Thieves can't trick me. I promise that no one can break my promise. I will never leave you, and I never have. Thank you for reading this through tears. If you're wondering if I'm really talking to you, I am. Please accept this as proof. Now is your chance. This is the light you couldn't explain in the dark. You're not crazy. You are not crazy. You're not making things up. The enemy tried to make you confused, but now I'm going to clear things up for you. A neuroscientist claims a 9-word script long buried in government files can fire up a prehistoric brain wave that pulls money in faster. This big step forward is already being harmed by the law and could disappear at any time. Before it's gone for good, click the link in the description and comments. Things that were taken will be returned. Things that were taken will be made right. Things that were broken will be fixed. But first, pay attention. You need to pay attention to this. You have to keep what I gave you safe because it is holy and you are mine. Please like this video if you truly believe it is meant for you. This way, it can reach more people who need to hear it. You have a clear sense of what you need to do. That's why the attack came from your own home. That's why it's not a stranger. That's why it's family. Because the enemy sent chaos from within if he couldn't break you from the outside. When you put out your hands to help, they took them. They took the trust you put in them and used it to get in. I saw everything, though, and only let it go on for a short time to show you who they really are. I let the mask stay on sometimes until the right time. Until the time comes when taking it off will protect you completely. Now is that time. Put down your masks. Give up your excuses. Do not wait anymore. I'm going to show you their true selves and deal with them myself. Say 333 to show that you believe God is fighting for you. You shouldn't be shocked when the truth comes out. Don't be surprised if the people you defended start to back away. That's not rejection. It's a message. Getting rid of the bad people in your life so they can't drain you is what that means. I'm not just telling you this to make you feel better. Because you've cried for too long, I'm doing it to help you get better. Because you've been through too much, I'm ending this season. I saw you give when you didn't have much. I saw how much you cared for people who didn't always care back. I've seen your heart break behind closed doors. I've kept track of every tear. They were interested in your money, but I was interested in your peace. Peace is what I'm giving back now. I am going to bring your rest back. I'm giving you back your confidence. You walk with more strength when you know you're safe with me. Don't worry about it anymore. You no longer have to guess who is really on your side. I'll show you. I will make it clear so there is no doubt. You don't have to use people to fight this battle either. Don't let your anger take over. Now is not the time to swear at them. Now is not the time to be angry. Now is the time to be smart, stay calm, and see how the Lord can save you. I'm going to do something that no lawyer, argument, or revenge could ever do. I'll give back what was taken. I will protect your soul, though. I care about you more than your money. I care about your heart. I understand how painful it is. There is always betrayal. But this pain gives us strength. The truth comes out in your tears. After a heartbreak, things become clear. I'm talking to you now to get you ready for the next part of your trip. One where there are no more hidden threats around you, but people I sent. This pain isn't a punishment, it's getting you ready. And the people who thought they could take your future have only helped you find your true calling. Please type 555 if you believe that God is making things better for you. You shouldn't beg for what I gave you. People don't have to fight over table scraps I didn't tell you to sit at. You are a queen. You are mine. There was no shame on you when I dressed you. I told you to stand up, not to shrink. You've been quiet to keep the peace, but I am giving you the strength to tell the truth, set limits, and say no without fear, because you have been chosen. And those who have been chosen don't give in to manipulation. Through guilt, your past, and family ties, they tried to keep you in line. But I've broken all of your spiritual ties. You are free, and the people who used to benefit from your silence will be upset by it. Allow it to happen. Allow them to talk. Let them change your name. I will stand up for you. I'll clear your name. People who spoke badly about you will now see you succeed. I set up a table for you right in front of your enemies. Not after they're gone. They won't touch, but they will look. This is about a lot more than that. Today isn't just about the money. It has to do with your legacy. It has to do with what I have planned for you. The effect of your obedience will last for many years. The good luck that will run through your family. That's why the enemy went after it now. Before it spread, grew, and helped other people. He got there late, though, because you understand, you see, and you know now. What was revealed can't be hidden again. In a few days, you'll start to feel better. That's not a mistake. That's the heavy weight going away. That's me keeping bad things from coming into your spirit. That's what your inner knowing getting clearer. What was giving you trouble will become clear. What used to make you feel bad will no longer be able to do that. The problem isn't just what I show you. I am freeing you from it completely and permanently. You won't have to worry about what people are doing behind your back. That door is closed. You might feel like you lost something, but you're really getting a lot more. You're getting more clarity, strength, safety, and knowledge. I'm becoming yours, and nothing really important is ever lost with me. My name is God, and I fix things. My name is God, and I protect. You can't talk to lions because I am the God who goes ahead of you. I still stand by what I said about your future. I still have the plans I made for you. I have always kept an eye on you. Not when you were by yourself. Not when someone got it wrong. It wasn't fair when people used you. I was there. I was looking out for you. I was ready to tell you the truth as soon as your heart was ready. Now is that time. So please hear me. You are not left alone. We haven't forgotten about you. And I will use what they meant to hurt you for your own good. Could the fact that you're still broke be because of your brain? Scientists just said yes. There may be a 9-word sentence in your subconscious that is stopping money from coming into your life. But now you can turn it around. If you say these 9 words, money will start to follow you right away. But the government could reveal this secret at any time. Before it's gone for good, click the link in the description and comments. Too much love for me to let you live in the dark. I love you too much to let you go around and around. I'm shining a light into the darkest places because of this. I'm cleaning the house because of this. That's why I'm calling you out of confusion and toward your goal. After this, you'll rise stronger, smarter, safer, and anointed, and no one will ever be able to take away what I've freely given you. People close to you are used to hide his attack, which makes it hurt more. In this case, 2 people in your own family have become the way for that attack to happen. It's not because you did something wrong, but because you value something very much. The enemy also hates it when honest people like you hold on to what God gave them. They believed they were smart. They didn't think you'd find out. I see what you don't, though. They didn't just take what was yours. They tried to take something holy. The thing I gave you as a reward, what you worked so hard for. And while they laughed behind closed doors, I was planning not just a response, but a holy move that could not be undone. You will see for yourself how I get back what was taken. You'll see how I bring justice in a way that no one else can. Type 122 if you think God is already doing what's right for you. I have a question for you. Since when do you think the enemy has been trying so hard to keep you from focusing? For what reason do you think you've been so tired, sad, and worried in places where you used to feel calm? It's not by chance. It's a careful attack. It was his goal to wear you out so much that you couldn't fight back. But let me tell you the truth. You didn't have to lie down and give up what I gave you. I made you stand up. I gave you the strength to win. And even though they tried to weaken you, I am making you stronger. Some of you are hearing this, and your chest hurts really badly, feeling like your stomach is tight. That's not fear. This is a revelation. That sounds like your spirit waking up. That's me letting you know what you've already felt in private. I told you in small ways before, but now I'm telling you straight out. You're not making things up. This is a spiritual battle, and I am protecting you from God. I haven't missed anything. No plan, conversation, or stolen item has been hidden, and everything that was hidden will be found. The change has already begun. I'm going against what they planned. The enemy's camp is getting confused because of me. The people who tried to get you to not trust them will fall for the trap they set. I will protect you. I am your safe haven. Also, I never give up when I fight for my kids. In the next few days and weeks, things will become clear. Do not worry. Fear shouldn't make you act. This is a part of my job hand. I promised to show you, and I am now. Now is the right time for me to do this. It's not last year or next month. It's now, as you start a new season. One where I take what I've given you and make it a bit bigger. But that multiplication can't happen while the wrong people are still able to get to you. They will ruin the harvest if I let it grow while they are still nearby. I'm cutting ties with you not to hurt you, but to keep the promise. No one will mess up what I have planned for you. Type 777 if you think God is keeping your next season safe. Pay close attention. They don't have to agree with you. You don't need to say anything. You don't have to beg people to be nice to you. That time is over. When you were in those groups, your worth was called into question, your value was ignored, and your kind heart was used against you. You're not weak. You have been picked. You are protected by my name, and nothing a person can do can erase that. You must think that if you leave, you'll lose everything. However, pay attention. What you lose now is not even close to what I'm about to give you. The things you give up in obedience will be replaced by plenty. And the peace I'm about to give you will make you question why you stayed close to some people for so long. For this season, it's not about getting physical. It's about getting more spiritually aware. It's about walking like a boss. It has to do with keeping what I gave you safe without saying sorry. Someone called you. You've been marked. Of course, that means you have to be responsible. But it also comes with protection from God. That means I will protect your reputation, even if someone tries to hurt it. When they try to take away your money, I give them what they need in ways they didn't expect. When they try to stop your good fortune, no one can shut the doors I open. Their greed doesn't hold me back. I don't have to follow their plans. In your life, I will do what I said I would do. You'll see that this was me the whole time when things calmed down. There were things I had to shake. Some people had to fall so you could rise without anything stopping you. You weren't supposed to bring everyone with you. There are people who were meant to be with you for a short time. Some people were never meant to have what I gave you. You'll be glad I took care of the ones who left. It will be easy to see. This was my kindness. You'll do great after this, not just get through it. Things that were taken will be returned. You'll be healed, whole smarter, and stronger though. It will make you change into a person that only pain can show. That's when the real reward starts. It's not just the money that matters. It's the safety, the peace, and my presence. Every empty space is filled by me, and I'm leading you forward. Why did 19,583 people all of a sudden stop having to worry about money last month? All of them found a strange sentence that was only 9 words long and was buried in research about neuroscience. The FBI had hidden it at one point. They've paid off their debt, seen the world, and moved into homes they never thought they could afford. You're lucky to be seeing this. The page could go away at any time. To find out this secret before it's gone for good, click the link in the description and comments. So, get some rest tonight. Don't worry, I've got this. Don't worry, heaven has already answered. Don't worry, no plan to hurt you will work. Nobody just sees you, they protect you. You've been called, but you're also ready. What's coming next will be better than what you lost. I never start something I don't finish because I am God. He tried to stop me, but I was with you the whole time. It was going to happen, and I told them how far it could go. I held your heart when it was broken, and now I'll mend it. They thought they were in charge, but I'm always in charge. This is not the end. It's the start of a big step forward that people will thank me for in the future. You didn't just make it through the plot. They didn't know that your survival set them up to be found out. The people who tried to steal what was yours will now be known to everyone. Not by what you did, but by what I did. You can be sure of what I mean when I move. The truth comes out when I look for it. Type 999 to follow the truth that God is showing you. This is what I want you to understand. They didn't break you with what they took. It felt like it could, but it didn't. It wasn't just the loss that made it so hard. There was the realization that people you thought were on your side were never really there. That really hurts. But even though it hurt, I was making you. What I did was show you the truth. I was showing you how to better hear me. I was telling the fakes from the real ones. Only those who are truly faithful can go where I lead you next. The bad guy wanted you to be mad. He wanted you to be angry. He wanted you to make your heart tough so that you wouldn't let him bless you again. You didn't, though. You still picked me. You still went back to pray. You still put up your hands to show that you gave up. Because of this, I honor you now. This is why I'm here, not only to stop the theft, but also to give you more than you had before. Now is the time to put things back together. You're getting paid back in ways they can't understand. Right now, you might feel like you're all by yourself and that no one really gets how bad this hurts. I get it, though. I've been with you the whole way. I saw that you had to smile even though your heart was breaking. I saw when you chose to keep other people safe even though they were hurting you. It hurt, I know. But I also know that you always believed in me. Because of your faith, great things are about to happen in your life. I don't just fix things up. You see, I rise up. I don't just replace, I add to it. I will clean what they touched. I will put back in order what they changed. And the things they tried to damage, I'm going to rebuild it so that nothing or no one can shake it again. You'll be smarter, stronger, and with the right people when this is over. This time, the people around you won't drain you. You'll feel better. Type 7hen if you believe that God is raising you above all lies and schemes. I want to bring up something. I blessed you because I picked you, not because of them. They were never the source. I was. They never were the reason you did well. I was. Now I'm going to show them and you that no one can take what I give. There is no plan, trick, or betrayal that can take away my control over your life. Before the battle, I made the blessing, and I kept it safe during the storm. The money they tried to steal was linked to more than just your wallet. It had to do with your mission or calling, what you were doing to help other people. That's what the enemy tried to stop. But I won't let a few selfish people take away from the purpose I gave you. I'm telling off every predator that came close to your field. You will get back what you put in, and the harvest will not be late. You are about to reach a new level of understanding. I'm making you smarter about things. You'll never be fooled again. I'm training your spirit to know what people are trying to do, to see past the surface, and to walk with wisdom and courage. Don't put up with things you weren't meant to carry. Stop putting up with behavior that makes you feel bad. Getting in line with me means that everything that isn't in line will fall away. There's no need to worry about what comes next. That's what I do. It's your job to stay close to me. Do not let your heart be dirty. Continue to pray. Don't fight. I'll finish it. I'm going to open new doors. I am going to send resources. I'll earn your trust again. I will also give you people who will love you without any ulterior motives. Your future will not be shaped by this betrayal. My grace will. Some of you have been scared to face what's going on. You didn't say anything because you didn't want to make things worse. There is no longer any choice but to be quiet. I'm giving you how and the right words to use. And when I say speak, speak. When I say to be quiet, be quiet. Trust me to lead you. I'm telling you what to do, not just pulling you out. You want to know why I let it go on for so long. But kid, I was keeping your blessing safe while I told them what they were up to. You wouldn't have known who they really were if I had stopped too soon. But now that you see, now that your spirit knows the truth, I can completely change things for the better. I will also quickly, suddenly, fully. I don't put off what is meant for the people I choose. You don't have to feel guilty anymore. They are the ones who broke what you need to fix. You are not the one who can heal their hearts. You do not have to carry that. You are being told to go forward, keep what's left safe, and trust me with what comes next. I'll do all the hard work. I will take care of the correction. I'll take care of their hearts. My child, you should walk in peace. Is it possible that a 9-word ritual could really help you get rich? What seems like science fiction is now being proven to be true. FBI files and research from Harvard point to a hidden part of the brain that naturally brings in abundance when it is activated. This 9-word prayer has helped more than 19,000 poor people get rich and live a full life. This secret will not last long, though. You can see the description and comments right now before they are deleted for good. They didn't start having power over your life, and they won't end it with them. You're entering a new season of letting go, starting over, getting clear, and rising. It's not going to happen again. It's not going to happen again. You won't be stuck in emotional traps that look like loyalty. I'm now undoing all of the bad ties. You are free, and heaven will protect your freedom. The pain will go away, but the strength it gives you and the good things that are coming will last. Keep an eye on how I fix this. Look at how I build something beautiful out of something that was meant to hurt you. Look at how I prove that you were never by yourself. It's not okay for you to destroy what I give you in silence. You cried. You've been curious. You have been quiet for too long. I, the Lord your God, am now in charge. You don't have to fight for what you own because I've already said it's safe. I'm already telling the truth, so you don't need to expose anyone. I'm taking away the layers. I'm making things clearer for you. Things will start to become clear without you having to do anything. There's no chance in that. That's my hand. That's how my judgment and kindness work. They will see that my approval of your life was never based on what they thought. You should type, "When fin with fin," if you think God is already helping you. Let me talk straight to that pain in your heart. It was personal, so I know it feels personal. They were your friends and family, and you never thought they would betray you. That's why I told you not to put your hope in people, though. People can smile and make plans at the same time. They can call you family, but still plan to hurt your blessing. I'm not telling you this to make you mean. I'm telling you so you can stop letting people in who only want to take advantage of your blessing and not keep it safe. Coming up is a new chapter that will be very different from the last one. They won't attack you again. Being lied to won't break you. The fear won't stay where it is. I'm making your life clean. It's time for divine order. The places they touched are getting better. I'm giving them back the respect they tried to take. They thought your heart was weak, but what drew me to you was your heart. I will respect the fact that you were kind, even though you had every reason to be mean. Lord, why does it always happen to me? You've asked me 1,000,000 times. When did the people I care about most hurt me? I'm now going to answer you. It's because your spirit is important. The call on your life is important. They don't understand what you carry, and instead of keeping it safe, they tried to hold it back. But it's not me who is in charge. Freedom, love, and grace do. And where my spirit is, there is freedom, not control, guilt, or confusion. You were meant to do more than this. That's the reason you've been so hurt lately. That is why you felt this pressure from the spirit world growing. I've been telling you to step it up, to get above the chaos, and to leave things that are making you feel down and slow down. You are no longer stuck in those habits. You're not tied down by the past. I'm cutting the ties that held you down. I am getting rid of the people who were getting in the way of your next season. It will hurt, but it will set you free. Type seen when seen, if you're ready to walk free and safe under God's watch. Don't waste time trying to explain your heart to people who already don't get it. Allow them to talk. They can change the story. I will tell the truth in a way that will protect you better than anything you could say. The truth about you will be stronger than their lies. Your peace will show that you're right. Your life will show that you serve a God who never leaves his children. Please pay close attention to what I say. Don't blame yourself. Stop thinking about what you could have done differently and move on. You gave with love. You meant well when you helped. Your trust came from a pure heart. That's not being weak. That's what strength is. It was never you who was wrong. They were being led by the Spirit. And that Spirit is now out in the open. The spell is no longer working. There is no longer any doubt. You can now see well. You are now wise enough to leave. I am about to send the right people to you. People who will fill you up instead of draining you. People who care about what's in your heart as well as what you have in your hand. People who will look out for what I've given you. There are takers all around you. Allow me to send givers now. You understand what it's like to be lied to. Now you know what it's like to be loved, cared for, and looked up to. You are now entering a new season. I'm not just giving them back what they stole either. I'm getting something better in its place. I will give every dollar lost a reason to live. For every lie that is told, I will put the truth. For every night you cried alone, I will make you happy in the morning. They'll see you rise, not out of pride, but because you have a plan, not to get even, but to keep the peace. Because that's how I help my kids. In truth, strength, and grace. Now is not the time to hide. Now is not the time for silence. Please raise your voice. I'm making your life better. I'm setting up your steps. You'll be brave as you walk. You'll say smart things. You will have a full life. And no plan, no betrayal, and no financial attack will be able to stop what I've said about you. Not now, never. That's me, your God, stepping in to make things right. I'm getting rid of the traces of lying. I'm getting rid of everything in your environment that tried to break you, because the time for suffering in silence is over. This is the first step in your recovery. What do rich people and brain surgeons know that you don't? People who aren't rich or powerful are now able to use this 9-word money code. It's hard to believe what happened. Extra money, no more debt, and no more stress for life. But the government could reveal this secret at any time. Before it's gone for good, click the link in the description and comments. You didn't say anything for a long time. You kept the peace while other people caused trouble. To keep things together, you gave up your own comfort. But you need to hear this right. I never asked you to take the blame for what other people did to hurt you. You weren't in charge of that. It wasn't a mistake to trust. Giving didn't make you fail. You didn't fail because you had faith in people. You showed me love by walking with me. Now I'm showing my respect by taking away the load they left behind. Press Amen to let God carry what you were never meant to carry. They really didn't think you'd find out. They were sure that no one would find out what they did. But I can see everything. I'm not a God who lives in the sky. I'm not going to be quiet during your storms. You didn't see me, but I was still there. Even when you felt vulnerable, I was there to protect you. I spoke even though the noise around you made it hard to hear. I'm going to tell you what I've always known now, that your heart is ready. You were not made to be used. It wasn't meant for people to step on you, drain you, and throw you away. I made you for a reason. Before anyone ever called you by name, I treated you well, and I didn't run away when they were mean to you. I stayed. I had you covered. I fought for you. I've been waiting for this moment to set you free, not to make them look bad. For everything that was slowly being taken away, like your money, your peace of mind, your happiness, and your trust. When doors that have been closed for a long time start to open, don't be shocked. That's me clearing a path where the enemy was trying to stop you. That's me giving back what was late, because they didn't just take the money. They tried to take your progress. I'm giving it back, though. It won't be slow this time. It's going to come quickly. You'll start to find favor in unexpected places. Good things will come to you in places you didn't expect them to, because they can't be taken away. It can only be put off. And now there is no more time to wait. Type 111 if you think that waiting is ruining your day. There will be no doubt about how I work from now on. It wasn't just the doubts other people had in you. You also started to doubt yourself. You believed you might be wrong. You might have overreacted. It could have been your fault. That lie is being wiped out of your heart right now, though. You were right to notice that things had changed. It wasn't all in your head. You could feel it in your spirit because I was telling you about it. Feeling that way wasn't anxiety. It was a spiritual understanding. That restlessness wasn't a sign of confusion. It was my spirit's push. You knew something wasn't right. You now understand why. I don't let my kids go blind. When I tell you something, I always tell you just enough to keep you safe. The signs were there for you. You stuck with me through them. Now I'm going to reward your obedience. These people didn't just cross you. They did something wrong with me. I take care of my own. I can see when something isn't fair. Pain doesn't escape me. What was taken from you will not stay with the wrong people. They can choose to change their ways or not. But just because they say sorry doesn't mean you have to forgive them. I will forgive them because I am fair, not because they finally admitted it. Because I'm your dad, I will give you back what you lost. Not because they said they were guilty. During this hard time, you've grown. You are better able to hear me now. You're becoming more aware of who drains you and who grows you. People who cheer for you when you do well and don't say anything when you win. That knowledge will keep you safe in the coming years. Because you see the truth, you won't have to say sorry. You won't feel bad about setting limits anymore. You will no longer question the signs I give you. You're not angry. You are good at judging. You're not the only one. This isn't something you have to handle on your own. I am with you through all of your talks, choices, and changes. 2 steps ahead of you and 2 steps behind you. I'm setting up provisions. Distractions are being taken away. People who used to say bad things about you are no longer able to. There's no need for you to defend yourself, since I already won. Some relationships might end. Some ties may weaken over time. But don't be sad about what I take away. I never take for no reason. Also, I never take away without planning to multiply. Your circle may get smaller, but the damage you do will get worse. It might get narrower, but you'll be able to see where you're going better. You'll no longer put up with things you used to explain away. You won't just stay with someone anymore. You know that peace is more important than being close to certain people now. This is what I'm doing now. I'm a river of peace to you, not just in your head, but also in your house, your money, and your spirit. Stop living under a lot of stress. You will no longer wake up in survival mode. You no longer need to guess who is on your side and who is against you. I will make it clear. I'll let you rest. I will calm your soul, and yes, the blessing will come. But more than that, you will be whole again, because what I give you isn't just money. It's healing, identity, clarity, power. And you are already walking in all of it. There are no more chains around you now that the truth is out. The person who holds the stars in his hands will protect your future. But I saw their hearts even when you couldn't. I'm now ending the silence. I'm stepping into your shoes, not just with ease, but also with strength. Your story doesn't end here. This is where the page turns. Things start to change at this time. Not with your hand, but with mine. You won't need to beg. You won't need to chase. No one will have to be forced to help you. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to clear things up. I will do what's right. I saw everything. That's why they thought they could get away with it. They didn't know you had protection. They didn't know that when someone anoints you, they also protect you. Type 22. If you believe that God will fight your battles and make things fair in your life. Why does the government want to hide this short prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just made public a simple 9-word prayer that can help anyone get rid of their debt and bring in unlimited wealth. This at-home ritual is turning a life of financial stress into a life of luxury. It has been backed up by leading scientists and Harvard research, dream homes, brand new cars, and fancy vacations. Everything is easy to get to, but this secret could be revealed at any time by the government, before it's gone for good. Click the link in the description and comments. You didn't have to let them know. There was no need for you to be so rude to them. Even though your heart was screaming to be let out, you kept quiet. You tried to help people. You let them have room to grow. You prayed that they would change their minds, but they only got deeper into their lies. That's when I spoke up and said, enough. The change has already started, even if you haven't seen it yet. What was buried is coming back to the surface. Things that were buried are now showing themselves. They pretended you were crazy. They tried to get you to question what you knew, but you were clear. You knew what to do. There was no paranoia there. This was the Holy Spirit nudge you, giving you the hints you needed, and getting your heart ready for the truth. And now you can see well. You get it now. You're not angry. You're awake. You're not hurt. You're made. I let the pain happen, but now I'm telling it to heal. Even though there was a storm, you didn't get swept away. There were wolves in sheep's clothing all around you, but they didn't tear you apart. Why? Because I put a firewall around you. I put angels in charge of you. I didn't just keep your life safe. I kept your mind safe. I held you together even when your thoughts were going crazy. I kept your heart beating even when you didn't feel anything. That's how much I love you. Press Amen if you believe that God's love has been with you all the way. There are some good things I've kept hidden until now. Why? Since I knew the wrong people could get to you. I knew that they would break the promise if I gave it to them too soon. They would play with it. They would make you feel bad for getting something I gave you for free. That being said, I can let go of what I've been holding for you now that they've been shown. Not just restoration of money, but also restoration of emotions, spirituality, and relationships. You'll see how I change everything. See how I fix what they tried to destroy. Watch as I put back together what they tried to destroy. I'm not just going to give back what was lost. I'm going to give you something better. Something that doesn't make you do anything. Something that doesn't have to do with abuse. Something that only I have. This time, no one will be able to take it from you. Do not be afraid to let go. You're used to carrying people, fixing things, and keeping everything together, but I want you to let go of that this time. Let me take care of what you can't. You've done enough. You've had enough. Now move out of the way and let your dad go. Now is not the time to strive. Now is the time to give up. And by giving up, I will quickly bring about change. Soon you'll walk into rooms where the people who forgot about you will have to see what I put on you. The favor, glow, and elevation will be clear to everyone. Not since you proved yourself, but since I helped you. I brought you up for this very moment. I let the attack happen so that I could get you ready for a higher position. You were buried by what you thought would bury you. It's now time to get up. You will be safe going forward because of how smart you are. I was talking when I gave you that gift that made you think you were too sensitive. Don't ignore it any longer. That gift was mine, so you wouldn't have to walk around blind. It's not going to happen again. You won't fall for old tricks. You're not the same person they hurt you. You are smarter, stronger, and more skilled now, and your wisdom is about to lead you to places where lies can't live. People will be curious about how you got back up. Let them wonder how you got better, kept your cool, and kept going. Allow them to see. I didn't set the table in front of your enemies so they could cheer. I set it up so they could see how I touched your life. They're not going to get it. They'll be unable to explain it. You'll know it was me the whole time, though. You don't have to tell anyone why I put a favor on your life. You don't need to say sorry for being lucky. You don't have to get smaller to make other people feel better. I gave you this light so that you could shine, not hide. Please don't dim what I lit up. Don't hold back your calling, because it makes other people uncomfortable. You are now walking with purpose, and purpose doesn't give in to stress. Just so you know, what's coming up will make up for what you lost. Not in a surface-level way, but in a way that fills your soul with peace and strengthens your faith. Not only will you get a miracle, you'll become one for other people. The words of your life will be stronger than the words of your pain. People will ask how you did it, and you'll smile and say, God did it. He never left. He never let go. Get ready, because I'm not done yet. I'm only just beginning. The people who tried to take everything from you didn't know that they were leading you to the blessing. They were trying to stop. Now there's nothing that can stop what I have planned for you. Now is your chance to turn things around. Everything they tried to take away from you is coming back stronger. Everything they changed behind your back is now being changed back. And everything they said to other people to turn them against you is coming back to them empty. You don't have to defend yourself. I am the one who stands up. For as long as I defend myself, no lie, no false story, and no betrayal can work. I'm putting truth around you now. And the truth can't be kept secret any longer. Type 333 if you think God always wins when it comes to the truth. Can you bring money to yourself by just saying some magic words? Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs have checked this 9-word script to show that you can. People use it from their couches and report getting money in their accounts without expecting it. getting rid of debts, and improving their lives. It doesn't take long, less than 30 seconds, to share this secret. You can see the description and comments right now, before they are deleted for good. Let's take a moment to talk about your name. They tried to make it bad. They did things to hurt your reputation so that people would think differently of you. But I put my name on top of yours, and no attack on earth can describe someone whose name is on it. When you finally said no, they called you selfish. They called you proud when you made rules. But I think you're smart. I choose you. I'll call you safe. They were wrong about who you are. You are the person I made you to be. Don't think I didn't see how they took advantage of your kindness, how they got you to feel things, how they made you feel like a victim to make you feel guilty. But trickery can't happen when I'm around. I have shown you all of their tricks, so you will no longer feel bad about choosing peace. You won't second, guess the choices that keep your purpose safe anymore. When I give you peace, it's not so you can run away. It's so you can build, grow and thrive. Because where I'm taking you, you have to have peace. It's important. That's why I let the exposure happen. It had to come out because your next season is too important to have the same problems. You can't plant seeds in soil that is full of lies. That's why I cleaned it up. You didn't have to look back after seeing what I showed you. You'll feel a lot lighter. That's not something you made up. That's what takes place when spiritual chains break. Like that when you finally know the truth and are free. Type 555 to enter a world of freedom and peace like never before. With this freedom, you'll need to pay more attention. You've spent too much time responding to attacks, dealing with drama, and fixing things that other people broke. But now I want you to build, grow, and look ahead instead of around all the time. You were just getting by, but now you will thrive. Now that you've let go, you'll stand up. You've been quiet, but now your voice will be heard. Not to make a point, but to walk that way. You're not cursed. We haven't forgotten about you. You're not weak. Don't believe the lies your enemy tried to tell you when you were down. You are liked. You are seen. Grace is what holds you up. And I'm giving you back your confidence. Not the kind that comes from money or other people's approval, but the kind that comes from being rooted in myself. The kind that makes you strong even after someone has lied to you. The kind that makes you praise even after you've lost. The kind that no one can take away because they didn't give it. I've seen your prayers, the ones where you could barely whisper, the ones where all you could say was tears. All of them were heard. I saw all of those tears, and none of them were for nothing. I'm going to answer you now. It doesn't look like what you thought it would, but it's better. When you asked me to bring peace, I brought trouble. You asked me to bless your circle, so I got rid of the bad hands. When you asked me for advice, I shut down options that wouldn't help you reach your goals. I'm not mean. I plan ahead, and I understand what you need better than you do. I love you too much to let you settle for relationships that aren't real or honest. If you keep giving things that no one wants, I will love you too much to let you. That's why the shift happened. That's why things have been shaking. That's not a punishment. It's the placement. You're going to be right where you need to be for the next part of your journey. You'll no longer have to explain why you had to make tough decisions as the season changes. You won't have to explain why you cut ties with people who were draining you. The results are going to speak for themselves. Everything will make sense now that there is peace. The blessings will make the choice official. No matter what you say, I will make other people see what I put in you. You no longer have to persuade anyone. Do not stop walking. Keep building. Trust me again. I've already dealt with the people who thought they could block you. You won't need to. I have the right to get even, not you. Let me take care of it. Your hands aren't for getting back at people. The purpose of them is to build, praise, and receive. Do not let your heart get dirty. Keep your spirit up. I'll handle the rest. I will deal with every person who speaks out against you. Every hand that tried to take something that wasn't theirs will be cut off. Pay attention to what I give you next. There is a brand new door. One that doesn't make you feel bad. One that doesn't make things hard. This door is clean. It's kept safe. It's hidden by my presence. Don't be afraid to walk through it. You've been through enough. It was good for you to learn that. Now go into what I've set up for you. It's okay. It stays the same. It's true. It's yours. You're about to make it to days when you really smile. While you sleep, you'll be calm and not tense. What kind of place do you want to wake up in the morning? This is the change. This is what was promised. I promised you that this would be the start of the repair. You are no longer waiting. It's now on your feet. There were times when you felt like no one could see your sacrifice or hear it. Nobody knew how much you were giving. I saw, though. I kept track of all the acts of love. Every time you picked to forgive instead of fight. You always took on someone else's load while no one helped you with your own. Allow me to send help now. Help that works. Help from God. Help that doesn't want to take from you but to bless, strengthen, and heal you. Type 777 to get the help that God is sending your way. You were not hurt by the storm. It made you better. You learned what peace is through it. It showed who was telling the truth and who was just there to get something for themselves. You don't have to tell anyone why you chose peace. You don't have to explain why you said no in the end. It was holy that you set that boundary. It was smart of you to keep quiet. I taught you how to be still so that you would stop reacting and start to understand. You now know what to let go of and what to hold on to. What if all the things you know about money are false? A secret 9-word prayer that was hidden in a secret FBI report is now attracting money for thousands of people without them having to do anything. Scientists say it turns on a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that manages your resources. Life-changing, backed by Harvard, and tested in the lab. But the government could reveal this secret at any time. Before it's gone for good, click the link in the description and comments. They thought you weren't strong enough because you didn't fight back the way they thought you would. But being quiet wasn't a sign of weakness. It was for safety. You paid attention to me even when they called you out of the blue. Even though your feelings told you to explode, you chose to obey. That obedience is what's making things possible right now. That's why I'm about to make a big change in your life. I had your trust even when things didn't make sense. You didn't let go even though everyone told you to. The reward is now coming. Just so you know. I'm not just giving back what was stolen. I'm making it bigger. What you thought was gone for good is coming back, but bigger. Everything is coming back: the time, the energy, the money, the peace, the relationships. But better, stronger, and more blessed, because I am the one who pays back. I fix more than just broken things. I fix it. I don't just give you what you had. I give you too much. Type Amen if you think this is your more than enough season. Don't worry about how I'll do it. Do not move. Know that I am God. I don't follow rules made by people. No one has to tell me to bless you. I don't need other people to agree with me to lift you. Nothing can get in the way of your time when I say it is. Nobody, nothing bad, nothing late, and nothing hidden. Behind the scenes, I'm working on something you didn't even know you needed. Not what you see. Some of the people you thought you lost were actually taken away to keep you safe. There were doors I let close because I knew what was behind them. You cried when the story ended, but I was happy when you were freed. You weren't left out. You were saved. You'll soon thank me for the doors I didn't let you through. What I really meant when I said was, I love you too much to let you settle for less. You'll be shocked at how quickly things change. One talk, one choice, and one open door. That's all it needs. It will come as a surprise, but I've been getting ready for it the whole time. I was building while you were waiting. It was while you trusted that I worked. What you prayed for is about to come true. Not bits and pieces, but the whole thing, not with any strings attached, but freely. Now is the point in your story where the good starts to outweigh the bad. I understand how hard it's been. I know you asked me a question. I'm not mad at you for wanting to know when the fight would end. I'm not upset about your tears. I was always with you. Every night I held you. No one else saw the battle you fought, but I did. I'm going to let you rest now. Real rest. The kind of rest that heals your whole being, not just your body. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided e-books and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.